Keep your limitations to yourself. What's poppin'? Let's get right to it. One thing I motherfucking hate, and if you know me, you know I don't really do hate energy. You know what I'm saying? But if it's one thing I quote unquote hate, if it's one thing I quote unquote hate, it's when I get around other humans, right? It doesn't matter if it's like friends, whatever the type of situation is. And then they start coming to me with their limitations. Motherfucker, that's your limitation. In my mind, there is no limitation. Do you think God created us to be filled with limitations? You know how, that's motherfucking blasphemy, you know what I'm saying? Downplaying yourselves, downplaying all the possibilities that you can actually achieve in this life. Man, I just recorded 5 more minutes, you know what I'm saying? And I said the perfect things and this motherfucker, bitch ass motherfucker deleted that shit. I swear to God, I hate when that happens on motherfucking TikTok. You record a video and then the motherfucker just deletes it, you know what I'm saying? But getting back to the point, I'm gonna try to rephrase what I just said 5 minutes long, you know what I'm saying? Again, what I don't like is when I get around other humans, right? And then they wanna tell you about limitations, what's not possible. What you have to understand is that when somebody tells you something is not possible or has never been done before, it's really just a projection of them, you know what I'm saying? What they're telling you is that they could not do it. They don't see it happening, you know what I'm saying? But that doesn't mean anything, you know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean that you cannot do it. What you have to do, you have to have a strong belief system, you know what I'm saying? For me personally, there are no limitations. Actually, I feel like when you're keeping a limited mind, this is blasphemy. Because what are you telling me? We're fucking on a planet with 8 billion other people, right? Billions of animals. What does that mean? That means billions and billions and billions of spirits here, what we can see. And God knows how many billions and whatever number is spirits that we cannot see. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to tell me that there are limited possibilities? What? Like just that by default. Like the motherfucking planets are, you know what I'm saying, moving around in the cosmos, in the universe, and you're going to tell me there are limits. There are no limitations, but the way the system is set up, the way the government programmed us, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna get limitations from everywhere, you know what I'm saying, like all these limited mind states. And what you have to do as a spiritually aware person is to understand like, hey yo, there are no limitations. That's why it's also so important, don't take on any rules, you know what I'm saying, outside rules, and be careful with what advice you take and stuff, you know, because a lot of times when you get around your friends, right, it can be your friends, lovers, business partners, family, whatever, you know what I'm saying, a lot of humans are just not aware, you know what I'm saying, and of course there is no such thing as better or worse, like we're all worth the same, right, but if you're not spiritually aware, and you get around motherfuckers that are spiritually aware, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the shit that they be talking about, like, is gonna sound to you like, what the fuck, you know what I'm saying? So, everything that a motherfucker sees within his head, you're going to, by default, think like, oh, that's not possible. That's why I'm telling you, it's so important to be careful who you be around, you know what I'm saying? Like, really be careful. And a lot of times, like, you cannot, you know what I'm saying, escape this. Motherfuckers are just going to project their own limitations towards you. You have to either call that shit out on the spot, or try to completely ignore it. But whatever you do, never internalize it, you know what I'm saying? Never start believing that it's not possible. It's not possible for this motherfucker. Look, if me, within my music, in my career, if I would have listened to other people, I would have never accomplished anything. When it comes to spirituality and everything I'm doing right now, I would have never accomplished anything. But I never listen to people, you know what I'm saying? And that's the difference. I'm just about the action, you know what I'm saying? Just getting shit done, you know what I'm saying? Focusing, like I'm laser focused on my goals and what I have to do. So how could I be around the person that always comes around with limitations and stuff? You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't make sense. God didn't give us limitation, you know what I'm saying? It's the human world that gives us all these limitations. Ain't got shit to do with God. Ain't got shit to do with spirituality. Ain't got shit to do with what you're able to accomplish in this life. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm telling you again, don't take on any other human limitations. I wish you could have seen the other video. It was even much more doper than what you're just seeing right now. But it's still the same message, you know what I'm saying? Don't get around motherfuckers with limitations. Or like, let's not even say like that. Like you probably cannot even escape getting around motherfuckers with limitations. But never take on their limitations. That's theirs. All they're telling you is what they're not able to do. You know what I'm saying? So you believe in yourself. You stay strong. You stay rooted in yourself, you stay close to God, and you go achieve whatever you have in your mind. You know what I'm saying? God is the greatest. I love you, and let's go.